And welcome back to Who Would Win. This Who Would Win comes to us from RO3 Killer Z, who asked the question, who would win a fight, Pinhead or Spawn? Um, so actually for me this is a pretty quick matchup, but Pinhead is the leader of the Cenobites. I believe he's considered the Grand Priest of the Cenobites, if I'm not mistaken. He was originally a human, but ultimately, when he found the lament configuration and figured it out, he had been so desensitized by war that he became like the leader. He was considered like the best candidate to be the leader of the Cenobites. Now, I have heard conflicting arguments about how powerful he is, about that he's kind of multiversal and all that. I've never seen or anything that illustrates that level of power from him, but then again, I'm only going by the movies per se. That said, he is not weak. I mean, he is. It's difficult to say. Cenobites are in essence demons, but they're like a specific brand of demon. I mean, he's capable, obviously, of summoning chains, but he can also manipulate reality to a certain degree, summon summon things into existence. He's very capable of inflicting pain on individuals and knowing, unique ways of doing that. He's also capable of psychological warfare, manipulating individuals psychologically and driving them mad. When he is in hell, he's at his strongest though, because that is his domain. So he is certainly a dangerous individual, and I'm summing him up, admittedly. But that's because Spawn is kind of an individual he would not be used to going against. Spawn wears, I believe, Lilith of the Ninth House, which is this outfit he wears. It's basically a symbiote that feeds off of hate, it feeds off of necroplasm, which he's composed of, but also hate, anger, sin, all that kind of stuff. And when you're going up against demon, that is very effective. Lilith can summon chains, spikes, weapons, make him invisible. Can be damaged, but he can easily regenerate from it as long as he's got enough necroplasm to do that. His physical strength can vary, but he's generally much stronger than like any average person because of his supernatural enhancements. But his magical capabilities are insane. He can use the elements. He can control souls, manipulate, possess people, or well, I guess he can possess in theory, but manipulate, possess, do exorcisms if he had to, raise the dead. And he is so powerful that he's gone toe to toe with the likes of God and Satan in his world, and then found the mother of all creation, remade the world in his image, and then became Hellspawn again. He literally became a de facto god of the world and remade the universe in his image. And then, I'm going to be the Hellspawn again. He's an ex-military special forces, so he is more than capable of, getting in there nitty-gritty and down and dirty. I say this is a pretty obvious matchup because Spawn, for me, from everything I've seen from Spawn versus everything I've seen from Pinhead, Spawn would make mincemeat of something like Pinhead. Like, Pinhead is not a very uniquely powerful individual in the world of Spawn. If he were to come out, he may be causing some problems. Spawn shows up and probably beats the living crap out of him because, I'll summon these chains. Interesting. And then just snaps the chains. I can do that too. Watch. And just, does that. He could literally just burn his soul with necroplasmic hellfire. He can, soul. Pinhead technically doesn't have a soul, but he's beaten individuals that far supersede Pinhead in power. Even if we go with the idea of him being a multiversal level individual at his full power, mind you, Spawn can easily go toe to toe with someone like that, provided the circumstances allow. And because he is a being of sin and all that, and carnal pleasure and whatnot, I do believe he is really tailored to going up against someone like Pinhead. Because no matter what Pinhead would do, Spawn can actually just continue to feed off this guy to regenerate his own body, heal his wounds, and strengthen his own abilities. And that's assuming we'll go with the idea that Pinhead can or is multiversal, which I don't really think he is. I think that's people in the fandom kind of be like, no, he's this strong. It's like, is he? But I digress. So, I mean, if you were to ask me these two in the match, I think Spawn's taking it 99 times out of 100, with only one scenario being if it's the theoretical multiversal Pinhead. him being more than him being able to just overwhelm Spawn ultimately. But that's assuming you're not dealing with the angelic, holy version of Spawn who basically recreated the world in his image. If that's the case, then yes, Spawn would still be able to, I think, go toe to toe and beat this guy. Oh, but anyway, that's just my opinion. What do you think? I got Spawn, but do you get Spawn or you take Pinhead? Let me know in the comments below. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you folks for the next one.